Obviously, much been made about your last one. You're taking some, you're coming back from, a big loss. Everybody's got them. What's it been like, having that happen, going through the process of dealing with it, getting back to the ground floor, and then working your way back to this next fight?
It's been tough, man. I'd be lying if I told you, I just jumped back on the horse. I forgot about what's going on. It was a process. It was a grieving process. It was a process where I had to forgive myself and move forward. So,
Eddie, you mentioned a grieving process. What do you mean by that?
Just grieving in that I'm my own worst critic, and I think if you're okay with losing, then you don't belong with a championship belt around your waist. So whenever I lose, I take a step back and I kind of put together what could have happened or what may have happened that I could have changed. And that process is tough because you got to deal with some truths that maybe you don't want to deal with, or maybe you were neglecting. So I got a chance to do that, got a chance to clean the cobwebs and move forward. And it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. And I think just getting over that and going through that process, it's a win. It's a win. It's an absolute win. And when I've gotten over it, I felt like I won. I felt like I rejuvenated, and I was able to allow me to get ready in the manner that I got ready for this fight.
What was it that you took from that loss that you're able to build upon and become a better Eddie Alvarez?
It was just without getting into detail, without boring anyone, I feel free now. When I felt I felt like a slave. I felt captive to maybe what the media expected, maybe what fans expected, maybe what a lot of people expected, rather than just saying, fuck it, I'm fighting because I like to fight, and let's just keep it that clear, and let's keep that first.
Obviously this is much different than a team sport where when there's a loss it can be kind of spread out, but one-on-one, man-on-man, these losses can be tougher. How and you fight less. It's not like you fight every night like an play like an NBA team. How much tougher does that make this as a job?
So you can't pass responsibility on anyone. You're inside the cage, everything's your fault. So yeah, it's tough. But also when you win, everything's your fault. So I understood that at a really young age, coming into this sport, that win or lose, this will all be my fault. And my wins I attribute mostly to my team, and my losses I attribute to myself. So that's the sport I'm in. I've dealt with that and came to the realization with that really early on, and I'm totally okay with it. I'm fine with it. I love the sport still.
And you're still looking at the belt, getting the belt back?
Yeah, the belt will be a byproduct of me just beating the biggest names and the best guys in this division. Is it something that I'm pursuing right now? No, but I'll ensue the belt by beating the biggest names, best guys in the division. I'll have the belt again.
And how do you see this fight going with Dustin on Saturday?
I don't give a shit. I just want to fight. I want to get inside the cage and kind of get lost in there and get in a fight. So I'm looking forward to that.